And welcome, everybody. It's time to check out what the headlines are today. And today I am joined by the delectable. Because very often it's always the ladies I'm joined by.
Look for another adjective.
Well, the honorable gentleman here,
Yeah.
Mr. Mike, Mr. Kelly.
Okay.
Thanks for joining.
Right.
So together, let's do the papers, shall we?
Right.
We're going to be starting from the Nation newspaper. You will be met by these headlines here. Appeal court appears, or rather affirms Sanwo-Olu's victory. Navy stops UAE-bound stowaways, and reforms come with pains, but inevitable, says the federal government. There will be transparency in budgeting, expenditure. President, job creation is priority. We're going to come back to this one, Mike. But at the top of the nation, Ward to Schreiber run for government. Governor's effort okay to halt soaring inflation related. And Senate moves to create federal data bank. Former Finance Minister Onua Lakpo Souleye dies at 90. That on page 6. At the bottom for the Nation newspaper, Labour calls off strike after talks with NSA and ministers. I'm sure we'll find different iterations on other papers. And Saudi government, 177 Nigerians came with irregular visas. We did no wrong, says Air Peace. Back to the main headline for the Nation. Reforms come with pains, but inevitable. Somebody said something yesterday I found very, very interesting, that maybe we need more awareness regarding these reforms and how they're going. Let's see the positives that these reforms are coming with. If we know more, then perhaps maybe we'll also back it up with our action and also our compassion as well as citizens. Maybe we just need to see where all of these suffering, what it's paying for. And I thought about that and I said, perhaps that would be. Yeah. Information is a very big tool.
It is. It is. I would always say, recently there was a short window where the naira gained against the dollar. And like, oh yeah. But it was not going to last. Look, the point is that we have to move from being a consumer-based economy and import-based economy to a productive economy. What I mean is that we need to go out there and get, so whatever reforms we are doing, look, if it doesn't amount in being productive, and start exporting and start getting stuff out, we will not gain economically. It is just simple. That is like that's like the simplest form of math that you can do when it comes to the economy. We have to produce.
What daily do you have this morning? Let's see.
All right, let's take a look at the Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me head to the Daily Times.
Yes, please.
This is quite interesting here.
All right.
Like, say, cabal emerges in Tinubu presidency. Opposition claims. There's what is a cabal? First of all, if you want to look at the word or the term cabal and all of that, but in the way it is being used now, you have to understand that whoever the president is will definitely have people around him that will be able to influence him or that he can listen to. I mean, a lot of them are called special advisors, ministers, and all of that. So the point is that the cabal is not the issue. The issue is that the cabal should be something that thinks of the nation first, as it were. Using.
You think cabal is not necessarily a bad.
Yeah, it's all in this they're talking about people who have influence around the person who's in charge, and no matter who the person is, a monarchy, whatever you want to call it, there are people. There's always that council, as it were.
Council,
something.
Yeah.
Right. So NLC-TUC suspend strike, but underneath that headline says PDP say this particular version is out to selfishly emasculate INEC and judiciary. Well, if that is the fact, then there might be reasons for that alarm. Reveals bid towards totalitarianism and one-party system. Says Nigeria's unity in danger, crisis looming. It's a lie. We're strengthening democracy. APC fires back. Okay, and then here, Edo Fertilizer Company produces 80,000 tons of NPK, generates 15 billion naira. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Sultan and Emir of Kano headline VIPs at mosque opening in Ibadan today. Reps will partner Tinubu to develop Nigeria. From the speaker. Inflation rate hits 27.33%. FG restates commitment towards economic recovery. All of that on the front page of the Daily Times.
We're strongly going towards 30%, which would be the alarm to actually raise when it comes to the inflation. 27.3% is the biggest spike that we've had in the past couple of years. Let's move on now to the Guardian. I'm being told that we have very little time. Currency depreciation, high energy costs worsens inflation outlook on page 6 for the Guardian newspaper. Thank you very much, Guardian, for always providing us a chart. This chart here this morning takes on the inflation surges, like I said from before, hits multi-decade high of 27.3% as monthly growth retreats. You can see the chart there and the alarming rise from, I think, what year is this? Well, all the information is there also spotlighting the fuel instance in Nigeria. Reps demand implementation of 550 billion naira subsidy removal palliative and tackling crashes by trucks, articulated vehicles in Lagos and Ogun State. Saudi cries wrong visas, faulty applications for deportation. Now, this was big news at the start of the week.
I heard, yeah.
So what are we doing wrong regarding the visa situation to other countries? This is very bad international press for Nigeria. So this is going to make every other country start scrutinizing, especially the Nigerian visa or visa system into their countries.
You know, I heard it was a whole plane, and then they now had to, about half of them and all of that. But you see, there's a system which is supposed to cut across both embassies or both institutions, where online now you can see, and then they were all said to have passed through. The point is this: look, man, for international relations, we need to get back to position of power.
Yeah, true.
It's all a power play. I mean, when you are not seen as you can't do it. You know, if they did something, imagine the US were just flying, and then you just stop on there and stop them from entering. What's what? Yeah.
I'd like to continue on that one, but unfortunately we have a very little time for the papers this morning. But thank you very much for joining us. So I'll pick up one or two of these. You can comment using the hashtag WakeUpNigerianTV if you'd like to see your opinion on some of the matters that we touched on here today. Thank you very much. Do stay tuned. Can you smell that? Oh, we're not going there yet. We'll take a break, but I would like to let you guys know that the aroma today is already kicking in. We'll be back to tell you more. Stay tuned.